Hi, I'm Nexus and welcome to my channel. Today it might seem strange to think that you're actually traveling into the future while watching The Simpsons, but it's surprisingly accurate. Over the years, this legendary sitcom has made some surprisingly accurate predictions about the future. If you thought its predictions about the COVID-19 pandemic were the peak, just wait until you find out what the show has to say about 2025. Are you going to miss out on finding out what could happen next year? Or would you rather be prepared to be faced with these interesting predictions? Let's take a look at some of The Simpsons' wildest predictions for 2025. Predicting the coronavirus pandemic, Donald Trump losing the presidential election, references to smartwatches, and finding a cure for the Ebola virus are just a few of the surprising examples of The Simpsons' future predictions. Another memorable prediction from the series was when two Beatles fans and an Essex fan announced that Paul McCartney was responding to a letter they wrote to the band 50 years ago. Disney's purchase of Fox, Lady Gaga's flying performance in Superworld, the Darden Building, the tallest building in England, which began construction in 2009, and the series' inclusion in the London skyline in an episode in 1995, also caused great confusion. In addition, events such as the explosion in Beirut, the impact of smartphones on daily life, and the death of Kobe Bryant have once again revealed how remarkable The Simpsons' prophecies are. Let's get to our main topic: what will happen in 2025? According to experts' assessments, the magnetic explosions on the sun, which are expected to occur in 2024, are likely to extend into 2025. This situation was addressed in a remarkable way in one of the last episodes of the Phenomenon series, The Simon. The subject was brought up in this episode, where the terms solar storm related to 2025 were used. The series deals with a sudden solar storm scenario in which all electronic devices lose their functions and humanity returns to primitive living conditions. It is predicted that such rare solar storms could damage the functioning of many electronic devices, especially next year. Although experts state that devices produced with modern technologies can adapt to such events, and their effects will be limited, some experts have a more concerned approach regarding the dimensions of the possible disaster. The seriousness of possible negative scenarios continues to be discussed both in the scientific world and in the public. In another episode of The Simpsons, he openly mentioned cryptocurrencies and implied that the economy of the future will be shaped by these digital currencies. The probability of this prediction coming true as of 2025 is quite high. Even if it does not happen in 2025, it is suggested that the dollar will lose its value and virtual currencies will become widespread by 2026 at the latest. According to The Simpsons, the main theme of 2025 will be robots. It is quite possible to encounter scenarios in many episodes of The Simpsons where robots take control and turn human life into a nightmare. For example, in the Itchy and Scratchy episode of Season 6, robots create chaos and gain dangerous powers. Similarly, in an episode broadcast in 2013, robots take control of a nuclear power plant and cause a major crisis. Rapid developments in robot technology in recent years have brought various potential risks to the agenda. Experts such as Jürgen Schmidt-Tuber, known as the father of artificial intelligence, predict that robots could take over the world in the next few decades. Although robots generally do not seem to pose a threat to humans today, it is not possible to predict with certainty how the situation will develop in the future. If we take The Simpsons' predictions on this subject seriously, it is necessary to take the necessary precautions against possible risks now. Precautions. It is vital to take precautions. Being more careful and prepared in this regard may become a critical necessity. Considering the threats that technology may pose in the future, it may become a critical necessity. As robots prepare to take over our world, we humans may also seek solutions on other planets, at least according to The Simpsons. The Simpsons first began their space adventures with the classic Deep Space Homer episode. However, this is not their only trip into space. In the 2016 episode, The Martian Chronicles, the family embarks on another space-related adventure. In this episode, Lisa signs a deal with a company that plans to go to Mars and aims to make history as the first female Mars rover. The company's goal is to establish a colony on the Red Planet, but Marge is not at all happy with Lisa's bold decision. Fortunately, the Mars colony project is being postponed to 2051. This scenario does not mean that SpaceX founder Elon Musk will be on Mars permanently. It seems like a vision to establish a colony. According to Musk, such a project would require approximately 1,000 starships and a period of 20 years. The Simpsons has managed to impress its viewers once again with these future visions of Mars. The series' predictions continue to be both entertaining and thought-provoking. According to The Simpsons, 2025 will not be easy at all. The Simpsons may have predicted a global economic collapse this time. Considering the effects of the pandemic, regional tensions, and many conflicts, it seems almost a miracle that the economy has not collapsed. In fact, The Simpsons warned us about this in the episode Be the Future, which aired in 2000. According to the episode, the economic collapse is happening during Donald Trump's presidency. Trump recently became the American president again. This shows once again how interesting and remarkable The Simpsons' predictions about the future are. The final episode of Liz's Wedding, which aired in 1995, featured a prophecy that caused some viewers to worry about World War III. In this episode, during a conversation between Homer and Lisa's future fiancé in a bar, a joke is made about England and America helping each other in World Wars II and III. The fact that The Simpsons has made many accurate prophecies in the past makes this scene even more remarkable. The fact that many technological developments, from virtual reality games to FaceTime and the Apple Watch, have been predicted in the series increases concerns about the possibility of World War III. However, we hope that such a pessimistic scenario never happens and that the world continues to live in peace. Because the consequences of a conflict where nuclear weapons can be used could be extremely devastating. And we all know the possibility of this. The prophecies we discussed in our video show how The Simpsons carefully evaluates social and technological trends. It reveals what it observes and how it reflects them in a humorous way. So, which prophecy of The Simpsons will come true for 2025? Share your answers and opinions with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.